Hello, my name is John Dexter. For those of you who haven't seen me before, welcome. I do ICM abstract photography. I hope you're all staying safe and well. I'd like to start this video off by saying a huge thank you to all those people who have subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate it, and it sort of gives me the encouragement to keep making videos. So yeah, thank you, and if you haven't already, please consider doing so. This video was actually made a couple of months ago, and I've actually got a couple more in the can which, you know, I've got to get round to editing. Now with the lockdown is as good a time as any, but it was set in a beautiful location, which I will explain in the video because there's a slight twist to it. Yeah, so enough said, let's take a look at the video and I'll see you afterwards. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and she was telling me about this place and how beautiful it is. It runs down by the river. And she said there's a lovely old bridge down here as well. She said to me, she said, keep it a secret because it's only the locals that know about it. We don't want thousands of people there. So all I'll tell you is it's in Dorset, but apart from that I can't, my lips are sealed, as they say. So yeah, I thought I'd pop down here, have a look, see if there's any images to be had. So yeah, we'll go down there and see what we can see. So I've just come up against this lovely old bridge which my friend told me about. There it is. Not sure if it's going to make for a good image, to be honest. Bridges are funny things to take ICM of. I think I've only got a couple which has ever worked. But yeah, so let's have a look down here. Yeah, I don't know. Go around the other side and have a look, see what it looks like from there. Yeah, really not too sure about this. Do you know what? It's funny. You get an idea. You look at a composition. You think, yeah, I think that's really well worth taking. It could make for a good image. You do get this gut feeling, and usually, most of the time, it's right. And I've got this gut feeling that this is not going to really make for a good image. That's the other view of it. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a few shots of it anyway, and see if my gut feeling's wrong, because it could well be. Yeah, I'll get the camera out and give it a go. See what sort of results we get. Yeah, I don't think that I took a few shots, but I'm not very hopeful with that image. But I have just come across this. Now I'm getting a gut feeling that this might make for a good image. I don't know whether you see, I love the let's move over here a bit. I love those trees in the distance, and what I'm especially loving is this bush here. It's real pretty colour. Now I'm sort of thinking, and the other thing I'm liking is there's some wooden posts sticking up out of the water. I don't know whether you can, there's those there, and there's some more, probably can't see them, but just over there. I'm liking those. And I'm liking, I think this has definitely got to be portrait orientation. So I can get those trees in. I can also get this lovely little bush here in, and hopefully probably get some of those posts in. The only thing I'm not liking is the trees on the right here. They don't really do anything for the image, but not a lot I can do about that unless I come down here with a chainsaw. But yeah, they're not really going to do a lot for the image. In fact, they could probably spoil it, but I can't actually get into a position where I'm getting this bush in the right position with the trees and that. So I'm just going to have to live with that, I'm afraid, and see what we see. But I'm loving the reflection of the trees, those trees in the water as well, just here. I'm liking that. So yeah, I think that could make for a good image. I've got a gut feeling it could. The sort of camera movement I'm going to do for this is just a straight down to up, with a tiny sort of sideways wiggle. I think that's the only sort of camera movement that is going to suit this image. I don't think anything else will. Case of getting this camera movement speed right sort of image that I'm after, but that's where taking frame after frame comes in, just experimental. So yeah, we'll definitely get the camera out for this one and give it a go. Just sort of come round to the other side, looking at this. It's not really speaking to me, but we'll carry walking up the path and see what else we come up against. I can see what they mean about keeping this place a secret. It's absolutely deserted. And that's obviously the way the locals want to keep it, which, fair play to them, fair play to them. You see there's beautiful colours in the tree, but not going to make a good image.
Those clump of trees are quite interesting, but will it make for a good image? Nah, I don't think so. Carry on. I can hear a lot of water down there, so I think there must be a nice lake, but as you can see, we can't go in. Got to abide by the rules. But quite liking that tree. Yeah, shall I, shan't I? Shall I, shan't I? If I do take that, the camera movement would be just a tiny, tiny wiggle. Almost as if you just can't hold the camera still. I'll tell you what, that would look nice with a sunset behind it. But I know the sun sets over there, so yeah, you'd have to have the right conditions for that. But I might take a couple of shots of it, see what's what. I don't know whether you can see that house through the trees. That's where I live. Yeah, right. I wish. My God, that's some mansion, that. I suppose all this land's theirs, belongs to them. Well, I've had a lovely day up at this private location that I mustn't mention. My friend was right, it is absolutely beautiful up here. Whether I've got any images or not, don't know. The only one I think I might work was the one by the river that I took earlier. I don't think any of the other two will. But yeah, we'll see. That's the thing with ICM. You really don't know what you've got until you have a look at them on the computer. What you think will sometimes make for a good image doesn't always. But it's not always about the photography. It's about getting out and about a lot of the time, getting some fresh air and seeing some lovely countryside.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I was pretty spot on with what I thought was going to make a good image and what wasn't. The one at the bridge, no, nothing really came of that. Neither did the single tree. But the one at the river, I actually got what I thought was quite a nice image from it. So yeah, I was pleased with that. So my gutting instinct was sort of fairly right. So yeah, I think, you know, thanks for watching. As I said before, if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. Oh yeah, I will actually put that image up at the end of this video, so you can all see it. Yeah, hit that notification bell to see my future videos. All the links below to my Instagram account and also my website if you want to take a look at some of my images, that'd be great. So yeah, I think all that's left to be said is stay well, stay safe. Until the next time, this is John Dexter saying bye for now.